Hi everyone! Have you ever taken chicken out of the freezer only to realize it is still rock solid when you are ready to cook? You are not alone. Many people struggle with thawing chicken safely and quickly. In this video, I will share a few simple tricks that will save you time in the kitchen and help you prepare your meals with less stress. Whether you are planning dinner for the family or just cooking for yourself, these tips will make thawing chicken much easier and safer. Many people think that the fastest way to thaw frozen chicken is to drop it straight into a bowl of water. At first, it sounds like a simple solution, but it is actually not safe at all. When raw chicken sits directly in water, bacteria from the environment can quickly find their way onto the meat. If the water is warm or hot, the outside of the chicken softens too quickly while the inside stays frozen solid. That uneven thawing creates the perfect conditions for bacteria to grow, and it also affects the texture of the meat. This is why you should avoid thawing chicken by placing it directly in water. By the end of this video, I am confident you will never want to use that method again. Instead, let's walk through a safer and more effective way to thaw chicken right in your own kitchen. The first step is to place the frozen chicken into a sealed zip-top bag. Make sure the bag is completely closed with no leaks. This is important because it keeps the chicken separate from the water, which prevents contamination. It also helps the chicken hold onto its natural flavor and juices without taking in excess water. Next, fill a large bowl or a clean sink with 1 quart of water. Now, many people think hot water will speed things up, but in reality, it does more harm than good. Hot water creates an uneven thaw, changing the outer texture of the chicken while leaving the center frozen, and it raises the risk of bacteria growth. Room temperature or slightly cool water is the best choice for safe thawing. Once you have your water ready, add 1 teaspoon of salt and stir until it dissolves completely. This light saltwater solution has 2 big advantages. First, it transfers heat more effectively than plain water, which helps the chicken thaw faster. Second, the salted water slows down the growth of bacteria, which keeps your food safer while it defrosts. Now place the bag of chicken into the salted water, making sure it is fully submerged. For boneless chicken breasts, this process usually takes about 30 to 40 minutes. For larger pieces, like thighs or drumsticks, it may take close to 1 hour. Even so, this method is quicker and safer than using plain water alone. When the chicken has softened enough that you can cut through it, remove it from the bag and pat it dry with clean paper towels. One important thing to remember is that once chicken has been thawed, it should be cooked right away. Letting it sit after thawing can allow bacteria to grow again. And now, I would love to hear from you. Do you have another method for thawing chicken that works well in your kitchen? Share your tips in the comments below so others can try them too. If you are the kind of person who wants to cook right away without waiting for chicken to thaw slowly, then this tip is just for you. It is quick, practical, and perfect for busy days when time in the kitchen is limited. The first thing you want to do is take the chicken breast out of the freezer and leave it at room temperature for about 5 minutes. This short pause allows the outer surface of the chicken to soften just slightly while the inside stays frozen and firm. That firmness is actually helpful because it makes the next step much easier. Now place a sturdy grater on your cutting board. Hold the chicken breast firmly in your hand and run it back and forth across the surface of the grater. Make sure to grate along the natural grain of the meat. Always remember to keep your hand at a safe distance from the sharp edge of the grater so you do not accidentally cut yourself. Doing it this way creates even shreds and small pieces rather than random chunks. What you are left with are small, even shavings of chicken that are very versatile in cooking. Before we talk about how to use them, let's pause for a moment and consider the nutritional value of chicken breast. Chicken breast is one of the leanest sources of protein you can find. It is low in fat, especially saturated fat, yet rich in essential amino acids that help build and repair muscles. It also provides important nutrients like vitamin B6, niacin, and selenium, all of which support energy metabolism and immune function. Choosing chicken breast is an excellent way to enjoy a high-protein meal without adding unnecessary calories. Now back to the grated chicken. Because the pieces are already very small, they cook quickly and absorb flavor easily. You can add them straight into a pot of porridge or soup, where they will blend smoothly and make the dish hearty and satisfying. They are also great for a quick stir-fry with vegetables. The chicken will cook in just a few minutes, leaving you with a healthy and colorful dish full of texture. Another idea is to toss the warm shreds into a salad. This gives you a light but filling meal with a nice balance of protein and greens. If you do not plan to use the grated chicken immediately, it is very important to store it properly. Wrap it tightly in plastic wrap so no air gets in, then place it in the refrigerator. Because the chicken is in such small pieces, it does not stay fresh as long as a whole breast. For the best taste and safety, you should use it within 12 hours. After that time, the texture and flavor begin to decline, and it is no longer ideal for cooking. So now you have learned a quick way to go from frozen chicken to ready-to-cook shreds without the long wait of thawing. It saves time, it is safe when done correctly, and it opens up many easy meal options. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. I hope these methods for thawing and preparing chicken give you more confidence and comfort in your kitchen. Cooking does not have to feel stressful, especially when you know a few safe and practical tricks. By handling chicken the right way, you not only protect your health, but also make sure every meal tastes its best. If you enjoyed this video, please take a moment to like it and share it with someone who might find it useful. Your support helps this channel grow and allows me to keep bringing you more tips and ideas for everyday cooking. And of course, do not forget to subscribe so you will not miss the next video. Until then, I wish you happy cooking and delicious meals with your family.